Welcome back. I am APH, and well, we're year 29, and we do have another drought coming. So I'm a little bit worried about how the farm and everything's going to handle. We have one labor at the moment, and I was seeing some turkeys walking around here, and I think it's fine that finally time that we go after it. And oh my, that is a lot of water that's getting sucked up. Okay, let's try to go after the turkeys so that we can get them. We'll want to place a couple of people in here, but for right now, we're just going to get the hunting cabin kind of right across from where the water is here. So we're going to go ahead and drop it right there. We'll get that going. And I had a comment about field sizes and how many people to build in them. And right now, we are really good for our raw material, for our wood, that is. And what I'm thinking is we'll might as well build up our pasture while we're at it. Now, there was an update, and it's a pretty neat one. And we'll show you how that kind of works as this builds. It's going to take 400 wood. That's the best time to build it. We'll plan on another one over here at some point in time. But for right now, we're just going to build that one. We are sitting at right around 70 students to our 100 adults. So we don't want to hold out on getting too many more houses until our balance is a little bit closer to restored. I do want to unlock the bathhouse. In order to get there, we need ladestone, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And from there, I do want 3 more farms in here. So we're going to get a standard farm here, and here. These are not the fertile ones. Let me replace them with fertile ones real quick. So delete, and delete. We're going to get fertile ones there. Since we can build them, we might as well at least build them correctly. We don't have the people to employ these yet, so we just want to get them built. I am missing a random section of road right there. I keep looking at it, keep thinking that I'm placing it there, but apparently I'm not. And we'll place our masonry work right here. Yeah, like right there. I do want to place 3 houses around that, as we still have a little bit of room. Yeah, all right. We'll go ahead and do it. Our schools are getting close, so that's a thing. And I would like to get some more research institutions going. Where is our road right here? Because I want to place a pasture up here, and that would kind of limit where we're going to be placing things. Maybe what we'll do is place the pasture on this side over here and place research institutions on this side over here. That seems like a fair assessment. We'll go back to back for these two. Yeah, we'll go back to back for those two. Something built, probably this over here. No, not that over there. Oh, this right here. Let's get this paused. We're not ready for it yet, and we're going to go with beans on this one. We're probably going to go beans on all these, as food's been a little bit iffy. But, you know, we're going to probably place a few of them next year, as we're month 6. So it's not a good time to be building. These right here, so they're producing about 167 alpaca wool or animal dung. And it looks like food is kind of close to it. So between the two of them, maybe 300 a year. And we're going to be judging this on that 300. So I'm going to try to remember that. But my memory gets a little squishy, so we're going to judge it as we kind of go here. I want these to build. I want those to build. I want those to build. I want everything to build. The builder over here, we've got 3 people. We could place one more in here. I don't want to place too many more. I think that the builder over here has quite a few, and that just dropped us 2 more points. Let's pause that for the moment. I think we just lost like 3 workers. And I want to see where they went, and we're going to go ahead and go quality of life. We're going to get soap, and we're going to get the bathhouse. We will be building these now that we have our ladestone going. And, oh, we don't have it going yet. So where did we put them? Because they didn't go here. Did they go into the hunter? Did we put 3 people in there? No, only Tess went in there. Do we have extras in here? Okay, we only have 1 labor. And I'm not seeing something down here that somebody died. I'm really confused. That absolutely drives me nuts. Let's pause both of these. That's probably where they went. Yeah, that's where they went. And this is going to take 5, so we're going to lose 5 when this finishes. We're going to get 2 back from these because we're going to eliminate those. So let's get this one set up for alpaca, and then we're going to go ahead and move this. And now it gives us the option. And so this is where I did figure out that things are a little bit broken here. Yeah, we want to send them over to pasture 1. Oh, it's not even going to let me do it. Let's try this again. Move animals. Pasture 1. And this one is current number 0. This one's current number 0. This one's current number 24. Good. All right, let's demo this, get our wood back from that one. Let's hire one more worker here. And we're going to go ahead and close off those 2 work slots. We'll give that a year to kind of get caught up. Our wood's still in okay shape, but I want that to go a little bit higher. I'm thinking that we get another forester down here at some point in time, but not quite yet. I did switch this advanced tailor over to burning our linen because we're out of our alpaca wool, and I think that was just running a little too thin. All right, let's place a road right here. And we're starting to get our houses over here. Excellent. Did we? Yes, we hired William, so that's going to be good. Okay, we're month 9. This one right here is already harvested. Let's go ahead and remove that. And we have a spot over here. Yeah, let's get our bathhouse right here for the 1. And as soon as this one removes, we're going to go ahead and place it like right there, and then we'll place a storage behind them. We had a miner die of old age. Poor miner. And speaking of miners, our ore is in really good shape. Let's go ahead and remove 5 people from the mine. Perhaps we only need that, and that gives us a few extra people. Yes, please. Let's place another person in the hunter. We are getting goose and turkey. This is what we was hoping for, but I want to try to get more. So we're going to go ahead and hire that up all the way, and hopefully we don't have anybody freeze over there. Got 2 temporary workers. We're going to lose 1 to each of the research institutions. We're going to lose 2 to the 2 bathhouses. Well, we only have 1 built so far, but we're going to lose 2 in total. So it's a little bit off kilter. We do have an administrator that's ready for approval, so we could reapprove her, reappoint for 5,000, or we can change her. So we'll get farm yield plus 10% or construction proficiency plus 1. Ooh, this is a tough one. Farm yield plus 10% would go a long way, and in the fact that we're hurting right now for food. Construction proficiency would also go a long way. I guess we take the construction proficiency, and I don't think, yeah, we don't lose the proficiency that we had, so we're still at 10%, and that brings us up to 20 here. So I guess that's okay because it makes our building speed quicker. We just want to make sure that we're pushing further into the agriculture later on. And what are we missing here? We're missing ladestone and we're missing linen. We should have linen. Let's check our textile materials real quick. Yeah, we have a lot of flax. We have some linen. We're starting to get alpaca wool again. And I do want to get another tailor going so that we can get our better clothes. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm looking for. We're probably going to get a second pasture in order to kind of help with that, and then we'll kind of go from there. We have to remember 300 here, and we have cold people. And that would really be what the better clothes are for. Yeah, cold people. And there's areas where they could warm up, so I don't think that's the issue. So I think we just need to get some better clothes. I'm going to reject these immigrants just because we don't have a whole lot of food, we don't have a lot of water, and our ratio currently is kind of out of whack. So I'm going to go ahead and refuse them. And yeah, we're kind of okay. You know, our next research institution just went in. We're getting this one going right here. This bathhouse is going. We have a good amount of raw materials as we have a good amount of wood right now. And it looks like we're getting ready to harvest 2 more batches. So that's good. So let's get up here. Ooh, we could do soap production. I don't think I'm ready for soap production. Let's go ahead and get our next pasture kind of planned for up in here. And we'll try to get a 20 by 20. Oh, man, just that little bit of a mountain there. So we're going to have to go a further out to get a 20 by 20. So yeah, let's get it right here. We'll try to place the farmhouse that way maybe. We'll let that build. That way it's ready for us when we find turkey. We'll probably build another one down here so we can split out this alpaca as well. But that's okay. That's for the future. These guys are cold. Man. We've got one unemployed person at the moment. And our fuel is low. Okay, here's what we're going to do with that. We're going to get a water sawmill. We're going to place it let's place it in line with this on the water's edge here. So we're going to go right there for that. That will pick up 2 extra workers in a minute here. So we're going to have to watch it. But the alternative is it's going to produce us a little bit of fuel to kind of get us going. We could produce it at the mine. We could move over to making coal, but I don't know that that's very beneficial. All right, let's get our other bathhouse over here. Was in here, correct? Yeah, it was in here. I'm just looking at it wrong. Let's get it right there. Let's get a little bit of a storage behind it. Some open warehouse, that is. And that should be an auto build. Yeah. So I think we're okay there. I'd like some warehouses over here. And I'm thinking that we just go with 4 small ones. And that will kind of give us a little bit of a ground there. We'll place a road this way. And we'll place a road this way. And that will open us up for 2 more standard fertile fields. And we'll go ahead and plot them in right now. Let's try that again. And let's get this one. We're month 3. Let's go ahead and unpause that one and get it going. We've got 2 agave tequila. So I think we're okay with that for the time being. And we've got 1 flack, and I think we're okay with that. I think it's just getting the rest of the food up all the way. We've got 4 temporary workers. This is promising. And so we're going to lose 1 here and 2 there, so that's okay. And we'll lose them into the farm, but we're just going to pause those, so that's okay. Ooh, look, our health is up by a block there, so that's a little bit better. Apparently adding in that 1 bathhouse did a good deed there. If now we can get our happiness up, I'll be really happy. And we should. No, I'm not ready for more kids yet. But we are at our limit for students. Okay, we got to get another school in here somewhere. Let's do a school. So that's a 6 by 5. We could probably tuck it over here. Yeah, let's tuck it right there. And that will get us up to 60 students. The alternative is we go paper production to kind of make that go quicker, but we need the reservoir to make that happen. And so maybe our next point, we get the reservoir and place a couple reservoirs up here just to kind of make this move a little bit smoother. We did have 2 things finish. Just heard the dings of them. Oh, that's this. So there, we lost 2 of our people. Let's get that over domestic fuel. We're really good on lumber. I gotta say, like these right here, we probably need 1 more in total, but these are going a long way in making sure that we're good. We haven't found any animals yet. I'm a little bit bummed about that. I was hoping that placing that there would get us the turkey and it would kind of redeem itself. And we had Selma, a builder, fell to death. We will take a moment for our builder there. Wow. To the family of Selma. So we're going to have to nab a farmer to keep a temporary worker. Zoe went into the bathhouse. That's fine. And so we're going to lose 1 to the school. We're going to lose a bunch here, but we're going to pause that. And we're almost to our silver coins. Yes, please. Forester Nicholas died to old age. Thank you, Nicholas, for your service. We'll come down here, kind of pay our respects for just a moment. And again, we did have somebody else hit adult. Very good. We gained our next technology point. Good. So let's get clean water. And we're going to need, I believe, sand to make this happen. Yeah, we need sand. So we'll need to get a sand pit first. And we'll go sand pit right there. And then once we get that built, we're going to have a labor for it. So that's going to take a second. And then we're going to go reservoir. Let's get it spun around the right way. We'll go reservoir here and reservoir here to kind of help with our water situation. So we do have this sand pit right here on clay, and I want to keep it that way. Maybe we'll bump it up to 300, just so we have a little extra. And Hunter found buffalo. Okay. Okay, so this was going to be for turkey. Let's pull a person from here. Let's place a person in there. We're going to have to close off a couple of these spots, and let's get buffalo here. That will get us leather. So that's okay. Leather and alpaca. So we're going to have... It's going to take a while, as it's a cap of 34. And we're going to have to get 5 people together to make that happen. Man, I was hoping that we'd find turkey. And taking a quick look over here, the majority of what they're finding is turkey. And so I'm going to bank on eventually we're going to find turkey. And I guess we'll plan another pasture over here. We'll leave a walkway, and we're going to go with a 20 by 20 over here as well. And we'll just go with something like that. These are all ready to be planted. Let's pause these since we don't have any workers for them yet. And oh, we do have some workers. Oh, good. Let's place one more in there. Hopefully that helps it go a little bit quicker, and that will get us one for the sand pit. And yeah, we're gonna have to wait because food's still in a really rough shape. So I want to keep that progression. We do have 7 people who want new houses, so that's okay. Yeah, we got buffalo. I can't believe we got buffalo. Put it next to the turkeys in hopes for turkeys when we get buffalo. That's the way the game rolls. And we're going to get our next school pretty quick here. So we're going to lose somebody there. Brent has become a labor. Thank you, Brent. Sonic. Sonia has decided to go to school for further education. Excellent. So we're kind of okay. We do have a couple numbskulls that have hurt themselves. So let's see what we have here. Sprained ankle, and foot fracture. Wow, that's going to hurt. And maybe we look for shoes. Ooh, we're at a good point for money here. Let's go ahead and make an order for our potato seeds. It's going to cost quite a bit, but that's fine. Let's get that ordered. Hopefully it gets here before the next set of harvest so that we can get this going. And I heard a ding, so something built somewhere. I'm not sure what built. Oh, the school must have built. So we're up to 43 students. Wow. All right, let's get this set to sand. So that will start filling in over here. And we're kind of okay with one temporary worker at the moment. Our tools are in rough shape. And I do want to keep pushing our upgrades. And this one right here is a standard field. Okay, let's pause that. That one's a standard field. Let's pause that. Let's switch this one over to the agave tequila. Not over to the flack, over to agave tequila. And let's switch this one to agave tequila. And let's pause that. Well, not pause. Let's resume that is. Why didn't this one get going? There we go. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade this one to the standard fertile field. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade this one to the standard fertile field. So they'll take a couple of minutes. That will be 2 less fields that we have to worry about. And that way I don't accidentally upgrade them with tools. And how many buffalo did we have born? Looks like we still only have 1 buffalo here. So that's problematic. I don't want to place another person in the sand pit. I'm hoping... Oh, we do have 2. We have Gina and Wayne in there. Okay. Okay. And this has had a full year pretty much to do its production. So I want to wait until the new year to kind of take a look, because the magic number we're looking for is 300. So as long as we're over that 300, we should be okay. And the answer is 600. So almost double what we were producing in the other ones. Let's take a look at what's on the delivery ship. And oh, they're delivering my order. They're not the merchant ship. Okay. So we're not going to get anything there. Yeah, that was silly. That made me look silly. But that got us our potato. And what we'll do, we've got, it looks like a lot of broccoli. This one's a question mark. Oh yeah, this one just finished. Let's set this to potatoes. Let's set this one to potatoes. And I think we're going to go ahead and set this one. Since we have the workers right now, we're going to go ahead and re-enable this one and set this one to potatoes too. Try to get our food a little bit higher. Yeah, that seems like a legit idea. Come on, you can finish. Probably need a few more workers, and look at that, our temporary workers just went up. All right, let's get that to potatoes, so that should be good. And are we producing sand? The answer is yes, we're just producing it rather slowly. Okay. So we're getting laid stone, which means we could start the progression to laid stone road. Let's do this main drag right here as laid stone road, and then we're just gonna do one kind of road at a time, as it's expensive and we don't have a whole lot. We had Farmer Lily has died of old age. Thank you, Lily, for your hard work. Karen decided to go to school. Karen, you finally decided to go to school. Hopefully now you won't be so silly in public. And our merchant ship is about to dock. Yes, please. Come on. Dock. Dock now. There we go. And let's see what we have. Gold, sand, salt, paper. Paper could be interesting. Glass bottles, cabbage, herbs, soap, and ointment. I'm not thinking there's anything that's really worthwhile there, except for maybe the cabbage to get our food up a little higher. No, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and dismiss them. And I do need to get another source of something for our grocer so that we're producing a little bit quicker, as that's kind of a thing. We do have 3 people at the moment. That's fine. They're going to go into there. And we're really hurting on our stone. Do we have any patches of stone anywhere that we can get? So we're month 4, so we could send them over here. And hopefully they won't drown along the way. And we still have turkeys over there. You guys go get turkeys. What are you doing? Are you tracking animals? Yeah, surveying. Oh, and slaughtering prey. Okay. I guess that's okay. Now, I do know that you can get animal traps, which is supposed to help. But I don't know that that's very viable yet. But that's the option. And I think we had buffalo or something over here. We have alpaca there. We have buffalo here. Could put another hunter over here and try to get that. And we just finished something. Oh, we finished one of our reservoirs. Yes, please. Hopefully that helps with our water situation. And it looks like they're starting to build the next one. Yes, please to that too. We are month 5, so they should be working on food production now. And what are we doing here? Still only 1. We got another technology point. So not what I was hoping, but I think we're going to have to go for mining for the quarry. And we're going to have to place the quarry down here. This will get us the much needed stone that we have. We'll place it like right there. May not be the most preferable spot, but I don't think there's a really good spot to place that. And they are working on this, but wow, is that taking a lot of time. And it looks like they finished the majority of this run right here. How does that look? So we have 142 laid stone. So they are producing it, which is good. So yeah, we're just going to kind of do like one major run at a time of laid stone. I think that our workers are kind of just being overrun. We'll place another worker over here. And water's still hurting. Let's go ahead and employ another person here, and then we'll put 2 workers into this one to kind of try to maintain. And we will be, let's place a couple warehouses over here to try to help with that. We'll go, I don't know, we'll go 1 here, 1 here. Yeah, I think that works. So hopefully the harvest is really good this year with potatoes. We could now, so we could switch our agave tequila over to potatoes next year, and then we could switch our distillers over to distilling potatoes. And that, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we'll probably run, since we have 2 distillers, we'll probably run 1 running the agave that we're gonna have, and run 1 running potatoes once they kind of do the transition. We are getting a harvest, and it's weird how they harvest now, as like they're harvesting whatever instead of harvesting in a progression like this field right here. They're just kind of randomly harvesting. Up here, they're just kind of randomly harvesting. I'm super confused on what they're doing here. But that's okay. It looks like the potatoes are better than the pumpkins, which is exactly what we wanted. And can we place? So we're out of wood. That's part of why we're running into problems here. But they're gonna build those. This is almost built, so that's good. And this is almost built, which is really good. So we're just waiting on people to graduate and people to kind of do their thing. This road pretty much looks done. So let's get this one right here pretty much up to there as laid stone. And we'll kind of let that happen. And yeah, I'm liking where we're going with this. I'm liking it. We've got some storage here. We didn't get a whole lot of food, and that's worrisome. But our water's finally making it in the right direction there. So hopefully that means that we're kind of pulling ahead here. And I'm hoping with our better walkways that helps. And is this? Oh, you can, as you scroll in, you can see where they've built it, and it does look a little bit better. Elizabeth, ooh, what is this? Alfred, a student has died in childbirth. The baby did not survive either. That's really sad. I have a 2-year-old, and we had a near miss with him, so that hits a little close to home. Now, wow, we have cold people. The UG factor is crazy. Let's get another advanced tailor. And we're going to go ahead and place it kind of up this way. And this one right here, Forrester died of old age. Thank you for your contributions there, Anastasia. This one right here, I think we're going to start producing the next level of clothes. Now, the buffalo is going to be a long time before it's productive, as it still only has 1. Hopefully it can make it. The alpaca, that's producing a lot. And to go with that, ooh, we've got a lot of people are hitting adult. Yes, please. All right, let's set this one to potatoes. That way we can unpause this. I think we're in a good spot here. Let's check our raw materials, our beverage material. So we've got some agave tequila ready. And the potato itself, 640 versus 447. Let's switch both of these over to potatoes. Well, all right, we'll switch one to potatoes and see how it does, because if we run out of food, it's not going to matter if we have them working it. And a water fetcher froze to death. My gosh, I know it's negative 2 degrees, but how are we having people freeze to death? We're not sending them out anywhere. Yeah, we've got to get this finished. Our fuel's almost okay. They're out of wood. we've got a plank, so they can make this. Let's go ahead and boost that up a little bit, and we're just missing wood over here. But we should be getting wood soon, as these look like they're ready. We had 5 more births. I'm not even placing any houses, and we're still getting births. We have 16 people that want houses, and I can't justify placing more houses while the numbers are so far out of whack. We've got 73 people that are below the age, and we've got 127 that are productive. I wanted to get that number a little closer together, and all we've successfully done is move it a little bit apart. Or move it closer move it further in the wrong direction is what my mind's trying to say. But I think this is a good spot to call this episode. We've got a few things that are planned out as we have our quarry. Oh, our quarry's done. Excellent. But we've got our pasture. We found buffalo, which is huge, and we finally have a second one, so that should start to proceed. And we've got some areas that have been planned out. I'd like to thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you in the next episode, where hopefully we get a little bit better movement on our people here. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next episode.